Kate Garraway has revealed her husband Derek Draper is only able to sit in his wheelchair for 20 minutes at a time before he flags, as she gave an update on his condition. The Good Morning Britain presenter, 54, appeared on Thursdays this morning to discuss her second documentary about Derek's recovery for COVID-19, with the star also detailing their trip to Mexico for Derek to receive specialist treatment. And Kate admitted that with Derek's struggle to sit for long periods of time, she told how she initially thought the idea of him making the 5,000-mile trip was bonkers. Derek was struck down with coronavirus in March 2020 and put into an induced coma by doctors, with Kate revealing he would currently die if was left unaided for 3 days without expert care. Sharing how Derek's needs for 24/7 care can no longer be sustainable in the long run, Kate opened up on Derek making the trip to Mexico after a doctor out there offered to help. She explained, "There's a point where money runs out. If there isn't the structure there to help long term, what are we going to do? We can't give up on him." This particular doctor who had dealt with people offered us the chance to be a kind of test case. She added of her former lobbyist husband, he can sustain sitting in a wheelchair for about 20 minutes before he flagged, so the thought of going 5,000 miles seemed bonkers. "I think Ben Shepherd was a little bit concerned about my sanity. However, despite her pal's concerns, the broadcaster reckons the trip gave Derek hope for his future. She said, "But Ben got it. We sort of worked hard, and funnily enough, I sort of thought that at the end of the journey, if nothing else comes from this, the fact that Derek's done this, I can already see has said something to himself about the possibility of hope." Kate went on to discuss his progress since returning from the South American country, where he is due to return to for another 28 days treatment next month, adding, "If this works, I'll spend the rest of my life campaigning for it to come here and be free." When he first came back, the fatigue was overwhelming, which they said was a good thing. "We're starting to see little by little improvements. He'll probably need operations and surgery. I really hope it can build." Kate also spoke of the little moments where she recognizes the person she loves from before COVID. She said, "You see the person you love in little moments and suddenly they're gone. You go through, has there but has not there all the time. If it's that bad for me, how much worse is it for him being inside that? We had a lovely moment. I wheeled him to this room. I showed him in and he said disgraceful because it was so untidy, so I know the real Derek Draper is in there plowing to get out. You learn to treasure the littlest moments. My heart goes out to people who are at home full-time caring for someone. That must be the most extraordinary pressure on mental health. What else can I do? You can't abandon people. You just keep going." It comes after Kate left viewers in tears on Tuesday night as she admitted she's terribly lonely caring for her ailing husband Derek. The GMB star, who is also hailed for her patience and strength, provided an intimate look at caring for Derek, also 54, after his body was ravaged by COVID in her second documentary, Caring for Derek. The broadcaster has spoken openly of her husband's recovery from the debilitating condition and gave viewers a candid glimpse into their life, and her innermost feelings, since Derek left hospital last year, 374 days after being admitted. A notably emotional Kate said at one point, "People are really kind and say I'm an inspiration, but I'm really struggling, and I think it's important for people to know that, 'cause I'm sure they're struggling in their life too in whatever way. I think one of the worst things is the terrible loneliness from having him here but not here. It's really indescribable. It's just so hard. I can sort of see him, but he's absent, and you just feel very much on your own, all the time." Kate also confessed, "I still hope we'll have a happy ending, but ultimately it just feels unsustainable,